The time is 9 o'clock and you're listening to CHMA 106.9 FM.
And now it's time for your CHMA News. We're broadcasting from Sackville, New Brunswick, the heart of the Maritimes and the traditional and unceded lands of the Mi'kmaq people. Coming up in the next 15 minutes, we'll have your local news, Atlantic update, weather, sports update, and some community announcements.
And here's your CHMA local briefs for Tuesday, Jan 27th. Tantramar will once again celebrate the best of the season as it gets set for its 19th annual Winterfest from February 5th to 8th. From wagon rides to snowball fights, from figure skating to ice hockey, from bonfires to fireworks, the Winterfest weekend is jam-packed with a variety of activities that area residents can get excited about during the long days of winter. The municipality has released the schedule of events, with many of the much-loved favorites returning this year, such as the outdoor party at the park on Friday evening, complete with an ice sculpture, a campfire and fireworks, and Family Day at Beach Hill Park, which includes wagon rides, snowshoeing, sledding, making maple candy on the snow, and much more. Many new events have also been added to the lineup, including a family winter wonderland drop-in morning, which includes craft stations, sensory play, and games for all ages, and an indoor snowball fight complete with a hot chocolate and cookie station, both at the Drew Nursing Home. To check out the Winterfest schedule, visit Tantramar's website at tantramarnb.com and click on Events Calendar. The Owens Art Gallery has been awarded $820,000 in core funding, which will provide a significant boost for the gallery's operations, exhibitions, public programming, and artist-centered initiatives. The funding, which was awarded through the Canada Council for the Arts' Artistic Catalyst program, recognizes the Owens Art Gallery's leadership as a public art institution and its ongoing contribution to contemporary art and community engagement in Atlantic Canada. The Owens was among a select group of organizations across Canada to receive funding through his highly competitive, peer-assessed national program. Quote, "This significant investment from the Canada Council for the Arts recognizes the gallery's national impact and the vital role the arts play in fostering critical inquiry, creativity, and meaningful connections between the university and the wider community," said Mount Allison President Ian Sutherland. The 130-year-old Owens is Canada's oldest university art gallery and plays a central role in the cultural life of Sackville, Mount Allison University, and southern New Brunswick. This funding will support the gallery's long-term sustainability and its continued work with artists, students, scholars, and the public. And that is all for CHMA's local briefs for Tuesday, January 27th.
106.9 FM, Sackville, New Brunswick.
Special weather statement in effect for southern New Brunswick. Additional snowfall, 2 to 5 centimeters, ending later this morning. Snow is expected to continue before tapering off later this morning. Strong winds gusting up to 50 kilometers an hour will give reduced visibilities and blowing snow over open and exposed areas. There may be a significant impact on rush hour traffic. Visibility will likely be reduced at times. Allow extra time for travel. Snowfall warnings are issued when significant impacts are expected due to snowfall accumulations. Please continue to monitor alerts and forecasts issued by Environment Canada. To report severe weather, send an email to nbstorm@ec.gc.ca or post the reports on X using hashtag NBStorm. And now the weather. Today, snow ending early this afternoon, then a mix of sun and cloud. Blowing snow over exposed areas earlier this morning, around 5 centimeters. Wind north 30 kilometers an hour, gusting to 50, becoming northwest 20, gusting to 40 near noon. Temperature steady near minus 10, wind chill near minus 18, UV index 1 or low. Tonight, mainly cloudy, 30% chance of flurries overnight, wind up to 15 kilometers an hour, low minus 13, wind chill near minus 16. Tomorrow, Wednesday, January 28th, mainly cloudy, 30% chance of flurries early in the morning, clearing in the afternoon, wind becoming northwest 20 kilometers an hour, gusting to 40 in the morning, high minus 9, wind chill near minus 20, UV index 1 or low. Wednesday night, cloudy periods, low minus 15. Thursday, January 29th, mix of sun and cloud, high minus 9. Thursday night, cloudy, 60% chance of flurries, low minus 12.
And here is your CHMA Atlantic update. Snowy and cold conditions continue to plague Atlantic Canada today as the weekend storm moves through the area. Environment Canada has all of Nova Scotia under a yellow snowfall warning, with up to 35 centimeters of snow expected by this morning. Southern New Brunswick and eastern PEI could see up to 25 centimeters of snow by the time the skies clear. In Newfoundland and Labrador, the Weather Service is warning of extreme cold temperatures this morning, with wind chills in central Labrador falling to minus 46 and wind gusts near the coast. Nova Scotia is revamping the way its family doctor waitlist works and says it will connect patients to a healthcare provider more quickly. Health Minister Michelle Thompson says the old list was just a static collection of names that didn't have much information about the patients or their health status. Now, when people join the list, health officials will speak with them about their needs, which the government says will provide better and faster care. There are almost 66,000 Nova Scotians on the wait list, down from more than 160,000 about 18 months ago. A family doctor and a transgender health network in New Brunswick are calling on the province to open a gender-affirming care clinic. The New Brunswick Transgender Health Network says the province should address this critical gap in equitable, timely, and accessible healthcare. Family physician Dr. Kathleen Taylor says a centralized clinic would not only save lives but bring the province in line with national and international standards of care. The group says other provinces, including PEI and Nova Scotia, have already taken meaningful action, establishing dedicated services, clinics, and programs. A 40-year-old woman has been sentenced to 1 year in prison on PEI in relation to the death of her 3-month-old daughter. Cassie Acon hit her daughter Winter's head against the floor of her apartment in March of last year when the baby wouldn't stop crying, fracturing her skull. The baby was airlifted to Halifax but later died. Acon was originally charged with first-degree murder but pleaded guilty to infanticide after an evaluation found she was suffering from postpartum depression. The Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador is extending his condolences to the family of the late Len Sims. Sims was first elected to the House of Assembly in 1979 and served as Speaker, Cabinet Minister, and Opposition Leader. Premier Tony Wakeham says Sims went on to leave a mark on a number of community and charity groups in the province after leaving elected office. Wakeham says Sims was committed to improving the lives of those around him, and the province is better off because of his leadership. Porter Airline is closing down its crew base in Halifax later this spring. The company says the closure is part of a large consolidation effort that will also see the base in Thunder Bay, Ontario shuttered. The number of Porter flights is not changing, but the airline says 64 Halifax crew members will have their jobs impacted. The firm still employs 87 people at the Halifax Stanfield International Airport. And that is all for CHMA's Atlantic Update for Tuesday, January 27th.
Hi, this is Lamia and you're listening to CHMA 106.9 FM.
Yellow warning, snowfall impacting southern New Brunswick and expecting additional snowfall between 2 to 5 centimeters. Snow is expected to continue before tapering off later this morning. Strong winds gusting up to 50 kilometers per hour will give reduced visibilities in blowing snow over open and exposed areas. There may be a significant impact on rush hour traffic. Visibility will likely be reduced at times. Make sure that you allow extra time for travel today. And now, looking at the weather, Today, snow ending early this afternoon, then a mix of sun and cloud. Blowing snow over exposed areas this morning. Amount 5 centimeters. Wind north 30 kilometers per hour, gusting to 50, becoming northwest 20, gusting to 40 near noon. Temperature steady near -10, wind chill near -18, UV index 1 or low. Tonight it's mainly cloudy, 30% chance of flurries overnight, wind up to 15 kilometers per hour, low of -13, wind chill near -16. Wednesday, Jan 28th, mainly cloudy, 30% chance of flurries early in the morning, clearing in the afternoon. Wind becoming northwest, 20 kilometers per hour, gusting to 40 in the morning. High of -9, wind chill near -20, UV index 1 or low, and at night, cloudy periods with a low of -15.
And here's Brian Nielsen with your CHMA Sports Update.
こんにちは。私たちはマッシースチューデントです。CHMA をお聞きいただきありがとうございます。
Oh, a very good morning, dear listeners. Sorry for the mic sound that just came for a moment. Thank you so much for tuning in today to the late morning show. I wanted to leave you guys off with a couple of exciting community events and updates. Starting off with the start of the Indigenous Speaker Series, where Mount Allison's Indigenous Speaker Series welcomes award-winning Mi'kmaq quill artist Melissa Peter Paul for a talk on the history of Mi'kmaq quill work. This Wednesday, Jan 28th, from 6 to 8 p.m. in Crabtree M14 at Mount Allison University. Also, folks, on Thursday, Backtown kicks off its Winter Trivia Series on Wednesday, Jan 28th, from 7 to 9 p.m. with Marcy and Jenna hosting a themed round on the year 2025. Doors open at 5 p.m. and the door cover is a minimum donation of $2.50. Also, friends, Ducky's Trivia is also launching its every other Thursday trivia night starting on Jan 29th from 7 to 9 p.m. Trivia is taking over Duckies with a special prize for both the top scoring team and the group with the best team name. So creativity, friends, is really going to count. The event is hosted by Luke Poire, one of the owners and your host for the night, and everyone is encouraged to come early, bring their smartest and funniest friends, and be a part of a very lovely night at Duckies. Also, on Thursday night, the Sackville Film Society is screening Bad Shabos at the Amos Theatre on Jan 29th from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Tickets are available at the box office with 6-pack punch cards for $66 and single admissions for $12. Also, another event organized by Duckies is the Duckies Open Mic Night, which runs every other Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m., turning Saturday afternoons into stage time for local performers. Starting Jan 17th, the pub opens its stage to acoustic musicians, poets, comedians, and anyone with something creative to share. Audience members can come to perform, cheer on friends, or stop by to simply relax with a pint of craft beer while Duckies celebrates local talent and good energy. Acoustic acts are only allowed and performers are invited to bring their best tunes, words, and laughs while Duckies provides the mic and all of the tech facilities.
Hi, this is Ashley inviting you to a collection of music, a concert to support youth programming for Autism Nova Scotia. It's an evening of exciting and eclectic live performances by Mount Allison students, from classical to pop music. Doors open at 7 p.m. with the concert starting at 7:30 on Saturday, February 7th in Brunton Auditorium here at Mount Allison. Admission is by donation. This will be a sensory-friendly experience. Noise-canceling headphones and earplugs will be available. See you there.
On Saturday, February 7 at 7:30 p.m., Brunton Auditorium at 134 Main Street, Sackville, hosts a collection of music, a fundraiser concert for Autism Nova Scotia, Cumberland County. The evening will bring together a variety of performances under one roof to raise money and awareness in support of local autism program and family. Admission is by donation at the door, and everyone is invited to come, enjoy the music, and give what they can.
And that was your CHMA News. Please visit www.chmafm.com for more news and to sign up for our email newsletter. Funding is provided by our monthly sustainers, the Community Radio Fund of Canada, and the Municipality of Tantramara's Community Development Grant. If you have a story idea or would like to include an announcement, please write us at news@chmafm.com.
That was Keeper by Courtney Mary Andrews, here only on CHMA 106.9 FM in Sackville, New Brunswick. Welcome to the late morning show with your host Siley, here only on CHMA 106.9 FM. Still looking at a very snowy day today here in Sackville, folks. We're expecting it to be quite cloudy for the most part as well. And then let's not even mention the wind chill temperatures. That's going to be hitting almost minus 20. So we are again looking at a very cold day today. So if you all are stepping outside, you want to get and take in some of the vitamin D that we did not receive for the past couple of days. Now might be a good opportunity for you, but of course with absolute caution. I want you all to be absolutely safe and sound. Do wear a lot of layers just so that you are very well prepared for the storm outside. But friends, it's still a really nice day out. We have some really nice tracks for you, and I really hope that you enjoy the rest of the show. The next song coming up for you is All Cylinders by Yves Harvest. You're only on CHMA.
What's up, y'all? This is Aquaculture. I'm in Sackville, New Brunswick, and you're listening to CHMA 106.9 FM radio. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
When I was a little one, always wondering what I have given. Passing through the noon 1:15, my vision's clear, my conscience clean. To me, your love is necessary. You're the only one I need. These words are true, my love. I know you can't just trust. Could you trust me, babe? What can I do to go beyond and above? Anything to
search found me. Slowly trying to get back to me. Oh, what lessons have I learned? Thought I finally had it all quickly deferred. What more can I do? I'm already leaning there, trusting you, running, trying to get to something, running, into nothing now, trying to get to something now, running into nothing. So I'm fasting, dreaming, praying, keeping silent, hoping I'll find it. Can't feel clarity, oh please reveal quickly. Tell me the next steps that I must take, but some things were fake. No, they were really real. How much more can one take before it snaps and breaks? Running into nothing now. Trying to get to something now. Running into nothing now.
That was Running by Michelle David and the True Tones. You're only on CHMA 106.9 FM in Saco, New Brunswick. Friends, we're inching very close to the end of the late morning show, but I quickly wanted to stop by and say goodbye to you. Stay safe, everyone. Take care of yourself. And we have some really lovely CHMA hosts and our programmers are jumping in to make your Tuesdays a lot warmer. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and I hope you enjoy the next tracks to come, such as Lakeside by Luval.
Hey folks, this is a call to all poetry lovers out there. The Dorchester NB Poets Circle invites you to an evening of shared words and community love. Read your own poem, read a poem you love, or simply come to listen. Join them on Tuesday, February 3rd at 7 p.m. at the Station 8 House Moving Forward Co-op. This is a free event with donations welcome for the community fridge. So go folks, do not forget and settle in for an evening of amazing poetry.
Get ready for the sound of the underground. Every Friday night at 10, CHMA 106.9 FM brings you The Drop, live. Melodic and progressive house music performed live off the floor by Smiley Myris. Hypnotic rhythms, deep grooves, and sounds you can feel deep into your chest. Tune in on the radio and watch it unfold live on TikTok. This is The Drop Live, Fridays at 10.